So you guys want to learn how to play Invisible Woman in Marvel Rivals. In today's video, I'll be teaching you tips, tricks, and showing you real gameplay examples on how to get good with Invisible Woman fast. Really quick guys, before we get into the video, 97% of you guys actually aren't subscribed. I'm trying to hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. I'm going to be giving away a copy of Spider-Man 2 at 5,000 subscribers, but you're going to have to be subscribed to enter that giveaway, so if that's something you're interested in, consider clicking subscribe. And if you appreciate how quick and to the point this guide is, please consider leaving a like on this video. Alright, so firstly, her passive. Obviously, the Invisible Woman is going to be able to go invisible, so when you're out of combat for a certain amount of time, you'll automatically turn invisible. You'll also automatically turn invisible when you use your space ability, but I'll get to that when we talk about it. Think of her primary fire kind of like a boomerang that can go through multiple targets. So for example, you can heal through multiple targets at the same time because your ability can pass through targets, and it boomerangs back to you. You can also heal through targets and damage enemies at the same time. So your positioning is going to be very important with Invisible Woman because the angles you're taking and how you're healing people is going to not only determine how many people you're healing at once, but also if you're healing and doing damage at the same time. Her right click is a shield that she'll put up in front of an ally that will not only heal them over time, but also shield them from damage. This is really good to put on a tank or a DPS who is pushing into the fight to give them a little extra cover, or how I like to use it, a tank or a DPS that is kind of low health that is trying to peel out of a fight. This will not only give them cover to do so, but also heal them on their way out. Her E ability has two functions, the first being that she can pull targets towards her. This is really good for pulling enemies that are out of position even further out of position, or if you think you can finish up a kill, pulling them in close to you to help close the distance to finish them off. The other function of her E is a push. Note that the pull and the push will both deal damage to targets. My favorite way to use the push is if you get dove by somebody in the backline and you need help. The first step to do is push them away, and the second step is to use your double jump. This is because the push will push them away and make it harder for them to kill you, and then your double jump will create even more distance and turn you invisible. So it's a great getaway combo if you get dove in the backline. Next, her left shift is a slow that she shoots out that will deal damage to enemies and slow them. Also, you can control when this slow gets popped. For example, you can press your left shift, and if you press it immediately again, the slow will spawn right in front of you. But if you press it and then wait a few seconds before you press it again, slow it out and spawn farther away from you. Her ultimate is a giant circle force field that heals allies within its radius, and enemies that are outside of the circle will not be able to see inside of it, meaning that your allies will be turned invisible. They can still damage your allies inside of it, but they'll be getting healing if they're in it, and they won't be able to be seen. You can also damage shooting out of this. Positioning is more important than ever with Sue Storm, and you can see that I'm standing in the backline here and I'm trying to angle myself so I'm healing multiple allies at once since I can heal through people, while also trying to do damage at the same time. You have to manage a lot of things, and your positioning determines how well you can manage those things. You can also see in this clip that Bucky pushes up and he gets a little low on health, so to help him back out, I put my shield up so it heals him and gives him cover on the way out. Right here, I noticed that my teammates are a little over pushed and outnumbers here, so to help us get out of the team fight, I put down my ultimate so we can't be seen by the other team and we get healed as we're trying to back out. This ultimate is very good to use as an escape tool or as a sustain tool. You just have to determine when to use it for what reason, and if you're playing Sue properly, you'll have this ultimate quite a bit actually. Here's a live and real game example of how to use your escape combo properly to get away from somebody diving you. I can see that this Mr. Fantastic and this magic actually get through and break through into the backline to kill me. So first I push them away and then I go invisible so I can get back to my Jeff and the rest of the team so I can stay alive and not waste my life there. It's small plays like these and keeping yourself alive that are really going to determine how much impact you're going to have on the outcome of a game. So right here, it might be kind of hard to notice, but I see this magic is over pushed, so instead I pull her towards my team, so even for a split second, she gets pulled back, and that gives enough time for my teammates, as you can see in the top right, for them to follow up on the kill, all because I put her out of position for about half a second. Lastly, I want to show you guys a good example of using my full kit to keep my teammates alive. So me and my teammates are getting chased here, and I use my slow and put it down around this corner so it slows the other team down while they're trying to kill us. I then turn around and help heal my Jeff up back to full. Then I turn back around and shield my Mr. Fantastic so he's good. During this process, I get blinded, but when I come out of the blind, you can see my Mr. Fantastic is at full health and he's protected by my shield. These small plays that I did in this short amount of time helped keep all three of us alive. But yeah guys, that's going to do it for the video today. If you enjoyed the guide and it helps you get better with Invisible Woman, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And if you guys want a guide on Mr. Fantastic, I actually double uploaded today and there's already a guide on the channel for him. The link will be in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.